Philadelphia. I'm Philip John Nymark, the founder of IFA Foundation International. I'd like to welcome you to another iteration of my weekly ifascope. I've been doing this for some 35, 40 years now, and you know, some people say, hey, hang it up, and other people say, hey, you keep getting the right information, and we can use it. So as long as that's the case, I'll continue to go forward. Before going forward with this specific reading, I'd like to comment briefly on a number of things that my wife Voss and I are involved in. You know that week in and week out, particularly in the recent year or years, I have spent a great deal of time talking about how the spirituality, how the essence of this philosophy has to change and develop and metamorphosize into a way that allows each and every one of us the ability, to wrap our heads around it, to, be able to take advantage of all it has to offer. And that means, taking advantage of different situations and different places and different times and all kinds of different things. And I think we've been pretty, adept, the IFA Foundation, in, keeping us on track for this. But basically, I've had a feeling that it has to be something more. That we're entering a period now of great upheaval, and I'm not just talking about ISIS or the presidential election. I'm talking about in general. There's a feeling that we're at a critical juncture where things are either going forward or they're going to go against us. And I think that would be a shame, a sad thing, because this isn't all about money or any single thing. It's about the overall aspect of our lives and our endeavors. It's about the ability to share our lives with someone we love. It's about the ability to raise our children in that way. It's about the necessity of keeping the planet whole and as well as possible, and on and on and on. And those are the things we're looking for. And those are the things that we are increasingly going to show you ways, specific ways, where you can benefit from the IFA teaching, and in so doing, go forward with your life. So, having said all of that, by the way, I should explain this huge thing that I'm wearing. By the way, my cough is a great deal better. But boy, it is cold here in Central Florida. Okay, it got down to very close to freezing tonight. I know, no snow, no anything else. It's very good compared to, but I'm comparing it to walking out my front door. So, at any rate, the reading for this week is Erosun of May. And this is a very interesting sign because the Erosun is telling us on our temporal everyday side, we have to measure twice, cut once. We have to be very, very sure that what we're doing is correct. That way, we won't have to cut it twice or more. And on the emotional, spiritual side, it's a sign of endless opportunities. But opportunities, as I've said to you a number of times in the past, are not always good. Opportunities can be very difficult, or they can be very alluring, even though they're not good opportunities for you at this point in time. So be sure that you've got the right opportunities for you and your family, for you and those people that you cherish and live with. Unfortunately, the information comes EB, and it's the warrior rate. And the warrior says that we need to give consideration to the whole. We need to look at the overall picture of what must be accomplished this week, of what we have to grasp. And coming off of the holiday, which we are with both holidays, with New Year's being next. It really, would be quite remarkable if we were on path, but basically we aren't, and so we need to get back on it. And otherwise, it is going to definitely have influence on our family, and that would not be a good thing. Now, family is at the forefront, at the crossroads of everything that we do, and we want to keep them there. We want to keep them unblemished, and we want to keep them, aware of what the stakes of this are. And that's going to be in a whole, different kind of a way than just the bows and, this and that. It's going to be in terms of our living a different kind of a life. So if you're interested in a different kind of a life that'll, make you and those that you love, happy and fulfilled and not envious and not worried about other people's accomplishments or anything else, but worried only about yourself, then IFA is the time, the place to come to. The bow here is 2 Ogun. I mean, it's a very heavy duty kind of a mistake or, issue that's being raised here. And in order to get it, we're going to have to take a pot of food down, and we're going to have to place 6 items in that pot and cook them. They could be any 6 items you want, but please don't use silly items. Basically, it's to make a stew or a potpourri or that kind of a thing, which is fulfilling, which is I don't know, that will make you happy as well as Ogun, because that's what Ogun wants. So you want to cook that up, and you want to make it very hot, very spicy when you're done. And then you want to take it down and place it in front of Ogun and pray to Ogun to give you the understanding and the implementation and the confidence, the foresight about what's coming, to give you the ability to have a little look into the future and to know that that future is yours and to know that it's the right thing to do and not just another thing to do. Because this isn't about shopping people or saying, hey, they're less money than we are, or whatever. It is about getting the results. At the IFA Foundation, we have been giving you the results now for almost 40 years. And if you can't depend upon that, you cannot depend upon anything. So, you want to take Ogun, you want to take a single white candle, not 2 or 3 candles or 7 candles, and not black or red or yellow or green or anything like that, but just plain candles. Light one with a glass of clear water. Place the food in front of Ogun, where you're going to leave it for 2 or 3 days. You don't want it to go bad. You're just placing it there 2 or 3 days in front of him, and pray and ask him, for the sentience, for the understanding of what is involved, of where it is that you have temporarily slid off path, but where the path is clearly defined and will lead you to a much happier life. Until next time, love and blessings.